All right, welcome back, everybody. How is everyone doing? I'm good, thank you. Today we have As I Lay Me Down by Sophie B. Hawkins. Parachutes by Pearl Jam for DDC. It's a poop wearing a poop hat, wearing a guy hat, wearing a turtle hat. For DDC, I drew this. Ruben, who says I'm an awesome human being. Ruben, you're 100% correct with that. Manu, is that like Mork and Mindy? Nanu. Ruben Lelouch, Jeffrey Arnold, Braulio Robles, who made sure to specify not the awful Coldplay song. His words, not mine. Not giving up how I feel about that here, now. And Raj Lalwani. So thank you for the request, guys. Okay, now I want to be really clear about this. When I saw through the list that a lot of you wanted to do parachutes and I went to go look at it, I realized that the way I've been playing it is not the specific way Stone Gossard plays it, but it's the right chords nonetheless. So I'm going to do it the way that I would do it if I were playing in a coffee shop and I was going to play it solo. If I'm going to do it the way Stone does it, I need like 90 solid minutes to sit down and look and listen and look and listen. So here we go with a really good way to play parachutes. All the chords are right, just not the specific voicing. So like, for instance, you can play C, or you can play C, or you can play C. They're all C, but one's a little different than the next. No more rambling. We're going to play G. It's going to be an F-shaped G. So do your F shape, 1, 1, 2, 3, and move it up 2 frets. That makes it a G. Pluck D string, followed by B string upwards. So you get B and G. You could do this with your fingers if you want. In fact, that sounds like a really good way to do it. I'm going to use a pick right now. A2, A5, back to your chords. So, you have to do the bouncing. When you switch up to A minor, you're going to move it up 2 frets. Now you got 5, 5, 5 with your pointer finger, 7 with your ring finger, but Stone very clearly does an A minor with a 9 in the top, and that is accomplished by putting your pinky on the E string 7th fret while you hold this down, and the pinky comes off and goes back on. So when you do that, of course, you include the E string in your plucking. With the G, we didn't. We just did D, B, and G, D, B, and G. When you get to the A minor, if you want to include that 9, here's my favorite part. Ready? A minor. This is like Stairway to Heaven. Lower your ring finger note, that's the D string 7th fret, to 6 with your middle finger. I just love that chord. And then lower it 1 more fret, so now your pointer finger can get everything. Now we have D, G, B, 5. Now lower it even once more to the 4th fret, and now your ring finger takes over G and B, and your pointer finger gets D4. All right? Quick D, back to your G. You could do your D. What did I just do? You can do your D as an A shape on the 7th fret, depending if you want it to go, or which way you like going. Anyway, there we go. That's the verse. Now, that's twice through the verse, right? Also, did you ever notice that in that song, As I Lay Me Down by Sophie B. Hawkins, it's like, as I lay me, and then the background singers go, I love tacos to the sun, that I will hold you, and I'm far away, I lay, who wants tacos? Listen to it, it's funny. Anyways, here we go, next part, stay on the G, then we want a G7. This is the word lights. So you can do G7 a bunch of ways. Maybe you want to play G like this here. All the dreams we shared. And then you can do G7 here. But if you're doing it here, what I like to do is a 7 chord is when you take the root note and you lower it 2 half steps. So here we have our root of our G, right? It's the D string 5th fret. That's a G note. So if we were to lower it 1, that'd be a G major 7. Also a very nice chord, but not the one we're looking for. So if you lower it to the 3rd fret, we have 3, 4, 3, 3. That's a neat way to play G7. All the dreams we shared to C. I'm going to play it here. I feel like I have more control over the ringing out of which what's than if you play C here. Also, I like that note in the top, so I'm playing the root 5 bar chord C, or the root 5 bar chord C, as my grandfather would say, rest in peace. A string 3rd fret, D, G, B 5th fret. To C minor, so now we have 3, 5, 5, 4. But the house is getting, are you with me? To B flat, which is the same as C, but 2 frets lower. And you can do the little walk between B flat, A string 1st fret, A string 0 fret. I'm playing the G bar chord because I just like the voicing better. You can play G like this if you want. That's totally fine. I'm doing this one. So 3, 5, 5, 4. No, I've lost where we are. From C, C minor, B flat. I missed G, C, C minor again. Here's the cool part. B flat, I probably played an extra beat in there or something. It's hard to do when you're not singing along. We're going to do the playthrough to this one. We have to do the playthrough to this one. But yeah, but you know where to change it because you listen to the song and then you do it. So, okay, good. Where were we? And it's B flat. Then this really awesome chord, which is a B flat with a sharp 5th, and we're making it a 7 chord also. So we got 1, 3, 1 on the G string, 3 on the B string, and your middle finger goes onto the E string 2nd fret. That's perfect. That's what the chord is. And then somebody in the song goes like this, which is the same chord roughly. In fact, it is the same chord. Here we go. This one's really fun to do. Pointer finger E6, ring finger B7, middle finger G7, pinky finger D8. And then we get into our little walk down. This is the last part you have to learn to play As I Lay Me Down to Sleep by Sophie B. Hawkins. I mean Parachutes by Pearl Jam. Ready? Go back to our G. Now we're going to pluck it a little differently. Our F-shaped G. So D, G, B and E, G. Then we are going to change it to our G major 7 that we discussed. So 3, 3, 4, 4. Then we want an E minor, and the best way to do this so that it kind of follows the motion of the song, motion being whether it goes up or whether it goes down, is also the easiest option. All we want is the D string 2nd fret. And then it's a G, continuing with the downward motion, a G being the 3 notes G, B, and D, and we want an open D string. This is the one problem I have with it. I mean, we're not playing the whole chord. That little wussy G note up in the top, I don't like it so much. You can avoid it and go open, 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 open. That'd be a good way to do it. You could do 3 and 3 on the B and the E strings. That's a good way to do it. So that walk is G, G major 7, minor, G. I think I like that way better with the 3 and the 3. Followed by A minor, and then the Stone Gossard moment of the day, G string 5th fret, but you gotta slide up from where you are. You just played A minor, right? Slide from 2 to 5 on the G string. 5, couldn't find that one. 4, 2, open, followed by a C minor, followed by a G. Those are all of the pieces to Parachute, so put them together, listen to the song, use your ear balls. Now, the reason why I say I need some time with this song is because I was examining some videos. Actually, I probably already spent like 20 minutes on this. And one thing I can say, as I get the hair out of my mouth, one thing I can say is that Stone spends most of his time up in this land. This land is your land, this land is my land. Yeah, but he definitely does do this part like that, that's for sure. But all that's required for me to do, basically, is figure out this voicing. Like, so for instance, I have a clue. We're looking for a G, right? And so there's our G note on the A string. There's our 3rd. It's not that. Probably this. So I have a start. We're going to get there. I'm going to get there if you guys want to know. Or else this is a great way to do it too. Like I said, this is the way I would do it if I was playing solo in a coffee shop, because this way doesn't stand alone so well, but this way is a little more fleshed out. But not saying our way is better. Stone's way is better, but he has the advantage of having Pearl Jam as a band. All right. I hope that was helpful to you all. Thank you very much for watching. Bring on the requests, and we'll do it eventually, I promise. We're going to do every song that's ever been written and ever will be written in the future history of mankind. Goodbye, everybody. Have a lovely day.